And you are now live.
Ying, yang, 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 yang. Patient man, he is always to wait. Self-possession to the world. And don't blind. He is no to her. These are the virtues. This is the way that I live. These are the things that I see. My mama, she told me, she said, blow. Expresses the brotherly love. There. Accurate by the hour. These are the you. This is the way that I live. These are the things that I see. Mama told me, blow, whoa, 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 bye. Hey, peace in the morning. Welcome to the Funky Friday Peace in the Morning show. Part 5. That's right, part 5 of Falling into Health with Dr. Midwife T. What's up, Queen? Peace and love.
Peace and love, my people. Pleasure to be here.
That's right,
Brother,
my people.
Brother Darius. Brother Dr. Darius. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're not supposed to call yourself one. I give it to you. It's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Peace and rising this morning.
Hey, we're excited to be here.
Right.
And we're glad to have you.
Thank you, and I'm glad to be here.
We want y'all to share the show today.
Funky Friday.
Because we're going to be talking about COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not pushing the vaccine. We're not telling you not to take it. We're just telling you how to tune in to self. Take care of yourself, your family, how to do good research, how to make sure that your mind and your heart and your soul are in sync with one another. We don't have the fear that rules our decisions. This is what we're going to talk about today on the Peace in the Morning show with Darius A. Stanton and DJ 5-Star.
Hey.
It's coming up next. And we can't forget our queen, who has been with us all month from sunny California.
Yes, I'm in California.
She goes from East Coast to West Coast.
That's it.
Dr. Midwife T.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, Queen.
Peace and love. Thank you for having me. Hi, everybody. Love you, family. Blessings. Great to be back. Yeah. So we just going for it right now. What we doing?
So we just excited. We're gonna bring our brother to the stage.
That's right. That's right.
DJ
Star.
5 star.
5 star. Do it. 5 star. Star. Do it. Say it. Come on.
Star. Hey, here we go. Let's bring him on. 1, 2, 3. DJ 5 star.
5 star.
Hey.
Yo, what's up, homie?
What is going on? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Funky Friday, I might add.
Okay.
Happy Funky Friday.
Funk it up. 5 star.
Hey, she gave you the green light, 5, so we gotta go ahead and funk it up.
Let's get it.
Before we funk it up,
Oh.
share this show so you can get this information, yo. Peace. Funk it up, 5.
Mirror on the wall. Tell me, mirror, what is wrong? Can it be my daily clothes or is just taste wrong? What you ain't make believe. People say I sit dry, but when it comes to being daylight, it's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I.
Yo.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Bring us all up. Bring us all up.
Broke a little sweat right there.
All right.
Hold on.
Woo.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
go.
yeah.
So, you know, we got to get that sweat in because sweat releases toxins.
That's right. That's right. I'm not scared of it.
There you go. So get that sweat in. Break that sweat. If it's 10
Sure.
minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, get that sweat in every day.
That's right.
Because I was told by the brothers over on another show,
Mm-hmm.
which is called Night Brothers Intermittent Fasting.
Mm.
And what they told me is if you get a nice sweat in not only does it release toxins, but part of the toxins that come out of the body are the very chemicals that allow you to be in fear.
Wow.
Mm.
Well,
So we might have to have those brothers from the Night Intermittent Fasting Show. Lenny Knight, Arden Smith,
mm,
uh, all the brothers from the Knight family. You might have to bring them on.
that's very interesting.
But today, we have the queen, Dr. Midwife T, who is also the founder, or should I say co-founder, that's
Co-founder.
right, of the United Black Birth Collective. Midwife, doula, queen, welcome back to the Peace of the Morning Show.
Peace and love, family. Thank you for having me. Talking about COVID
No
today.
doubt. That's right. So let's get into it. We know that people are dealing with fear.
Yep.
So as we recognize that, let's first take a moment to acknowledge those who have lost their lives to the unfortunate
Mm-hmm.
of COVID-19. So let's just take a moment of silence for those family members and friends that have lost. Thank you. And as we breathe in our breath and we open up our eyes, we also recognize that the people that we love and care for, they may transition from the physical form, but it's only their spirit that will continue to thrive. And I must take a moment to acknowledge this brother, whom I'm not exactly sure of his cause of death, but Brother Char Branch, known to some as CB, in Annapolis, Maryland, Anne Arundel County. Beautiful spirit. His brothers Mike Branch, Hess, Troy, Pete, my condolences to your entire family. We definitely want you to know how much we love and care for you all, as well as your brother. He was a big brother to me. Always give me an encouraging word. His spirit was just so soft and sweet, yet powerful and manly. He's truly a king. He will be missed in the physical form, but we cherish him and be with us forever in his spirit. Brother Char Branch, peace and love. All right. So now let's get into where we are. The midst of the storm with COVID-19. So Queen, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. What we know is that COVID has not had a lot of information posted about testing on humans. Why? Because it's being done case by case, and as information comes in, it's getting posted on the internet and in various other places. You'll hear things on different media platforms, Instagram as well. We also know that most people are very scared because they don't understand the nature of vaccinations and what it's supposed to do and how it works in the body. And then there's discussions about, are we getting the live virus when you get it? Are you getting dead virus when you're getting it? What's in the actual shot? And all these things can be searched and researched. So you're going to hear me continue to point you back to doing the ownership of self-care and looking into your information for yourself and not totally relying on social media. Um, I want to make sure I'm addressing any questions that pop up. And that's why I take a little pause here because I'm looking at the screen. I saw one and didn't get to read it. So maybe if it comes back around, I'll address it. But to start, what we want to realize is that we have a magnificent defense system. I keep saying the body is amazing. It has the ability to cure itself. It has the ability to recognize when it's in harm's way, and it has the ability to target viruses, bacteria, fungus, and put it in its proper place within the body so that we can use it and then take it into the process of either causing us to pause for a moment and take a rest. Some people get really tired when they're sick. Other people, like Brother Darius mentioned, will sweat. All those are signs and symptoms of your body activating its care plan to cure, heal, and move all those things into their right context. Like we know we have bacteria in our body. It never leaves. It's been there since the day you were born. And your gut starts to get developed the minute you get breast milk. And even before that, you're in your mother, you're in the womb, there's bacteria there as well. Even when you're born, you come out, you come in contact with bacteria. So bacteria isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think what happens is because we don't know what we're supposed to expect with something that's outside, such as a vaccination and being put into the body, that we can develop fears. And a lot of that, again, is because we don't credit the doctor within ourselves enough to say, well, my body is divinely made. Maybe I just need to know what to eat or what to take to help me, to help my body do what it's supposed to do. That's really the journey we need to go within on when it comes to COVID and any other virus. What is the body trying to tell us? What do we need to do to help it to do what it can and is supposed to do? A step before that, every day you're responsible for what you put in. Every moment of every day, you choose what you put into your body. And if you feel you're not choosing it and you're just left to circumstances, I can go back to stories when I used to go and visit food banks and different places to provide for my family. And I remember what they used to give us, and I had to sift between those things. And so even now, you go in the grocery store and you have to sift between something called a genetically modified organic or a organic by itself or macrobiotic when you look at the greens, hydroponics. So we're growing things in different medias now, different places that we're getting foods. We're having things shipped from different countries into our grocery stores. So you're not able to just access organic foods right out of the garden like we did many years ago. I was fortunate enough to have relatives that were in the South as a child. I moved around a lot, so you'll always hear me telling these stories of different places if you stay on the broadcast enough. But we have to become selective and we have to honor our bodies. And so when it comes to COVID, the debate isn't, should I get the shot? Should I not get the shot? The debate is going to be, do your research. And when you don't have enough information about anything, you're going to be subject to scrutinize it, as well as get yourself into something that you can't get yourself out of because you just submitted to the idea of it without having any facts as much as you could to make an informed decision. So informed choice is a big deal. There's also been conversations about waivers and some people who need information about that. I have posted my email up there. You can hit me up on email with any of those types of questions as well, and I'll do my best to send you to where you can go for more information. There's also this amazing discovery when I go to other places, like I'm in California right now, and I went out and I do a little bit of foraging and look at the land, what kind of plants are out here. I collected some flowers yesterday and they were beautiful. But I also, I like to know what's local around me and quickly accessible in the Department of Immunization and Healthcare. So we already know that garlic is powerful. If you don't have garlic in your diet, knowing it's viral season coming up, and knowing that COVID is present as well as the flu, which can come. Some people on religion get the flu every year. So, what I would say to you is don't miss the benefits of garlic. It's powerful, it's amazing. We already know about onions. I have stories in remembrance of a lady next door, Miss Annie Mae Smith, who used to take an onion and she would cut it and take a slice of it and put it on the bottom of your foot and put a sock over it, make you sleep like that overnight. That's our culture, that's our people. All I could tell you is that it worked, and it worked wonderfully. So,
So why does that work? I mean,
well,
what
see,
is it about garlic and onions
yeah.
to the body? What does it do to the body? Does it kill infections? Does it bacteria?
Oh
What does it
man. Oh man, it's such a long list. That's a loaded question. I'm gonna go real quick too.
do? Okay.
It helps to balance out your antioxidants and like put them into their max power mode. It also helps to defeat bacteria that shouldn't be in the body. Garlic is not going to kill everything in certain infections that shouldn't be there, but it can also help to get your blood and your circulation going in the right places where you have infection. Because a lot of times, I don't think people understand this body and your skin is constantly absorbing things. So that story about the onion being put at the bottom of your foot, sometimes it's a slice of garlic. We used to take garlic and put it on top of a wart. We know that warts are a fungus. Take a little piece of garlic and put it on a wart and then put a Band-Aid over it. You're gonna smell crazy for a while. But what would happen is the is a chemical response from the actual garlic and the onions going into the body, and then the blood circulating it around. And alicin is the substance in the garlic that works to boost your immune system, eradicate some of the harmful viruses that are brewing in the body, jump starts on what they call rhinitis, which is a snotty nose. Garlic helps with that.
Wow.
But I didn't want to just throw garlic at you. If you mix garlic and some vitamin C starts to drain out mucus in your body like super fast. About 3,000 milligrams is safe. Um, I think that's another thing that we just don't take enough into our body. So when I eat an orange, especially if I try to get an organic orange, I wash it off real well, but I eat the whole thing, and it's nasty and it's bitter. But I like the oils in the peel because that's where you get your essential oils from. So it's a little shortcut. And I've learned that when you mix the oils and chop them up, if I blend an entire orange and throw some beets with it and some ginger with it, that's my favorite power punch right there. I love it. And it does great things and wonderful things for me. Go ahead. I also see a
No,
comment.
you think
Oh yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say I see a comment about onions and babies. You know what? Does it work? Have you tried it? I want you to testify. Somebody put that comment up there, and if they have a fever, the onions can help to take it down. If you're nursing your baby, eat the onions. Babies aren't supposed to eat those types of things on their own, but if you put it in, the baby will get it. Yeah, I'm catching my
excellent.
breath because I got more.
Okay, come on with it, because that's right.
Okay. So see, you talk.
Action pack. Keep it
And
moving.
even after that, I got more because it never. This is a joy for me to meet the needs of our people, and I like to just keep doing it. I'm always having anticipation of great responses when I come on the show. But I also want to add quercetin and zinc to be specific about COVID. Those are two things that have been directly impacting the effects of COVID, the virus itself, when it's in the body through natural transmission. Um, that's another discussion too. How you get COVID versus the vaccine, or am I getting it just because I was next to somebody and now I got it, or I was exposed to it? What does it mean to be exposed to something? Maybe somebody that you know tested positive for COVID. You spent the weekend with that person at your house, and you'll walk around with this fear. And Brother Darius, I definitely want you to talk about that fear again, because when you fear that, oh my gosh, so and so had COVID, I was around them, that means I'm automatically going to get it. That's not true. You might be walking around with a mask on, touching door handles, people. You never know. If you get that type of paranoid and worried about it, you'll turn into a recluse. What you have to do is honor yourself with some facts and truth. Here's a fact for you. Your body's equipped to handle those things. I'm not telling you that you can't have that some people aren't going to die from having COVID. I don't want to talk about that issue, but I do want to be blunt and very clear because some people are extremely passionate about those that they've lost. But I am telling you that you need to take responsibility to really do some good research on what you put into your mouth, your body, and how to stay up on your immune system in little simple ways. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars to keep yourself healthy. There's just things you need to eat every day. And if you have to eat some okra stew every day, because real okra stew will have onions in it, garlic in it. Okra is a summer fruit, so you can switch it to squash. Don't limit your imagination and your creativity in the kitchen this winter. Get in there and throw some of those squashes in there, and add some of those
Wait,
nightshades.
whoa.
Yeah,
Did you say okra stew?
I did. And then I said okra is a summer veggie. Sometimes you can't get access to it, so you got to go to squash, and it's okay. Get you some squash. What you know about okra stew? Have you had it before?
Nothing.
Uh, you don't like it because it's slimy.
Thing.
Man,
Wow.
people think it's
No,
slimy.
but you know,
It's good.
at five, she got us brewing some okra stew.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Man,
And if you
look.
got a problem with it,
Hey,
ask me for the recipe and I'll tell you how to make it. And if you're really nice
no
to me,
problem.
I'll bring you some. Why you do? Stop it. You're going to fly in the air in a
No
minute. You keep
problem.
doing it.
Like Jamaica, no problem.
That's
No
right.
Hey,
problemo.
five,
That's
No
did
what
you
I
hear?
said.
problem.
No
Did you
bother your
hear?
mom. Yeah, but we need it. It's a part of our history,
We all need it.
part of our
And people
culture.
watch the people that watch the replay, they see me out at a wedding, they'll come say, I saw the piece in the morning show, man. I've dropped it was so many nuggets dropped. I was kept trying to pick them up. So they listening and they thank you for
Oh,
those that tune in. Thank you for those that watch the replay because this is priceless information.
yeah, this is our part. This is part of our culture. We've always known how to take care of ourselves, and so even when you would throw the remnants in the ruins after you take the fat of the lamb and the chicken, we don't eat those types of things, and we don't advocate for that on this show. But we used to take the scraps. The point I'm making is you can take the little bit, you can take the parts and pieces of those vegetables and put them together in the stock pot, and just throw in the right herbs in there. Throw your oregano in there, basil, throw some of your thyme, sage, all of those winter spices. It's wintertime coming up, people. I'm telling you, the reason you like pumpkin pie and the reason you like chai tea, the reason you get excited about all that stuff in the wintertime is because that's when your body's saying, that's what I need. Especially if you live in America. We have 4 seasons here. So, because I anticipate this broadcast one day might reach the furthest end of the globe. We never know. But we have 4 seasons here. And in the wintertime, you want warm, spicy things. It's just natural to want it. People don't know why. If they live in New York, they crave Chinese
Wow.
food every winter. It's just something you do. You want to go get you some Chinese food. It's the stock, it's the boiling, it's the vegetables, it's the garlic, all of that. So yeah, we need to come together over COVID in wisdom and do our best research to try to put in our body what we know the body can use to help boost our immune system and not be fearful. Fear will house toxins in the body. That's a fact. That's been shown over time. We talked about obesity in one of our shows. We talked a little bit about it there. Um, you've heard controversial words like adrenochrome. Some of us are on that tip as conscious people. Well, if you know what that is, a lot of that comes from the fear that some people have become addicted to. And so we have some really heavy things going on in our culture and all around us all the time. But if you just take a moment to pause and get in touch with just some ancestral quick knowledge and not let yourself get caught up in chasing drama and fears related to something like COVID. Because I will tell you this, even in my short lifetime here on the planet, this is not the first time I've been through this. This is not my first rodeo. Well, I remember when we were first learning about anthrax. You remember that? People would get stuff in the mail and they were scared. This is not our first time. So talk to some of your elders, talk to your grandmother and your aunties. What did y'all used to do to when you felt like you were going to get sick? They'll tell you. They'll tell you.
You know, when you talk about fear and the uncontrollable Well, let me take that back. The controlled response,
Mm,
as I mentioned earlier, being able to work out and exercise and break a sweat
yeah,
helps you to expel those toxins
yeah.
and the chemicals that send the message to the brain that
Hmm.
you're afraid.
That's right.
And so if we're able to expel that by working out, then that means no matter what, you got to work out.
That's right.
You
Don't
got to
avoid
you
it.
got to you got to sweat.
That's right. Make time for it, one
And,
way or another.
and and you need a circle of friends, people who
Support.
are willing to support you.
That's right.
And like my good brother DJ Five Star,
Uh-huh.
whose mother I love, by the way.
And
Hey,
she
ma,
absolutely
I don't even
loves
know her,
you.
but I'm
I
gonna
was
throw
with her
one too.
yesterday. Yes, yes. She's probably gonna tune in and see all those kisses. She loves that love.
Oh,
So
no
show
doubt
me.
about
Let
it.
me hear a
so
message you sent her
I
yesterday.
want to capitalize on this moment. You're mentioning working out, right? So there's a reason I'm in California. The East Coast gets chilly, and I decided because my birthday is in October and I celebrate it all month long, I can do what I want to do, right? So I just take advantage of that moment. And that's my grandson in the background. But I came out here because look around me. I'm going to show you something with this. You see this spinning around? What do you see right there? What's
Nice.
that?
A gym.
Oh, I got two bodybuilders, personal trainers. So what you think I'm gonna do while I'm out here, brother? I'm gonna do just what Brother Darius
Amen.
said. I'm not gonna talk
Wow.
about it. I'm about to walk about it. They gonna
Wow.
bust me. I'm gonna be in so much pain, and I welcome it. I can't wait. I gotta keep these right here. Come on, family. I need the support. Yeah, yes, yes. I need the support. But it's there. So in the morning, I gotta get out and do that power walk, even if it's
Wow.
5 minutes. You're saving your life. You don't even know
Yes.
it.
Yes.
That's it. Just
Preach.
get it in where you can fit it in. But the
Preach,
fear,
Doc.
How about
release the fear.
take the elevator and take the stairs instead of the elevator?
That's right. Little
Mm-hmm.
teeny decisions. Don't have to be big ones. But you see, what I did was I aligned myself for success by coming to a place where I can get what I need, And I feel privileged and I feel fortunate. But I'm also the person that'll go outside and do some free weights. You know why they call them free weights? Because the rocks are heavy, but they free. You going out there and just grab you some and start carrying them and walking with some heavy rocks in your hands. I'm crazy. But look, I'm crazy about living
Free
a good life.
weights.
So you got to do it. Get your free weights on. You don't need no barbells and stuff. I bet half of y'all, we got to get on the floor and do a push up. Push your own body up to see what you got. That's a free weight, too.
That is a free weight.
So,
Great
hey,
morning, Jackie.
Lachelle Leaky Hyman, our roving reporter in the streets,
Uh huh.
wants to know again the recipe.
Say it again. It broke up
Throw
for
the
you.
ingredients out there for the stew.
Yes, okra stew.
Okay. So you see, you're going to have to email me if you want, like constitution wise. But if you're one of those people who can do it through ancestral wisdom and just pull it into you, you want to you can do okra or squash. It doesn't matter. Crookneck, or if it's not frozen veggies that you're using, then you put them in last because you don't want them to overcook, right? You don't want the okra or the squash to overcook. But if it's frozen, that's fine. But you need to get you some stock going. I don't know if you want to do 32 ounces from a box or you want to do 32 ounces from a cup. And you want to get yourself a whole onion, medium size. You want to get yourself 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. You want to crush them up, grate them, throw them in there. You want to get you some salt, hopefully sea salt, doesn't matter to me. You want to get you some black pepper. And the key ingredient, after you add a little bit of the olive oil, is to put some ginger in there. Grate up that ginger. And then make it spicy. Some people like the Scotch bonnet peppers. They will roast me. I don't do habaneros, but I love cayenne and I love serrano peppers, but you need the peppers. Once the peppers get in there to activate and blend with the ginger, the garlic, the onion, you could throw some bell pepper in there too if you'd like. But those are all what we call nightshades. Mixed with that broth and that oil, You got yourself a vegetarian stew like no other. You could throw in some potatoes and some carrots later if you want. I don't do potatoes. I tell people that there were 5 things in the white family that I don't do too much as far as like refined foods, the white refined foods. I don't do those things, but I will put some yam in there at the end every once in a while. So I hope that helps you, my sister. Bless you. There you go.
She also
Throw it
wanted
out
to
there.
know she wanted to know red or white onions.
White, okay, your choice. Red is sweet. Yellow is in the middle, can be sweet or tart. White is the strongest. Your choice.
So white,
Mm-hmm.
white onion.
I said
And
that's potent.
I know, but we need potent.
Nah, no, I'm laughing because I
Uh,
just got you talking about the 5 refined white things, and you say white onion. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that one.
right. But
Yeah.
but also I gotta thank DJ Five Star
Mm.
because he's going to tell me to tell you not to put the white potato in there because people like me want those French fries and them starches.
Okay,
Uh,
And when we on the road,
carbs.
leave it
tell them what
alone.
you tell me,
Carbs.
Five.
Carbs
Look,
break down the sugar. I
go
had to tell
on,
my
brother.
mom this last night. Carbs break down to sugar.
There you go.
Carbs break
There you go.
down to sugar.
And what he's talking about is your glycemic index and some glycogen and some more stuff that's not good for you. And then we talking about some saturated fats that like that kind of sugar, and they'll grab it and keep it. And the next thing you know, you carrying that sugar around with you in the form of some tumors and some more stuff, right? I don't want to lie to y'all. That's why I tell you, I don't do it. So if you ask me and I tell you I don't eat white potatoes, I'm not asking you to eat them. I'm just saying, why would you do that? But see, what I know is what's in the kitchen. If somebody wants that stew real bad, they're going to throw whatever they got in there. I don't eat white potatoes, but I'm not going to tell you not to. But at the same time, I agree with him 110 plus 1000%. It's just not the best form for your body. So I got to back you up, brother, and support that statement. 100.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna go ahead with your put sweet potatoes in there.
I said yams, sweet potatoes, if you want to.
Yeah, there
Well, you
you
don't
go.
have to.
If you want to.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
have to. You could throw some scallions
But
in there
make
too.
sure you share the stew.
Yeah, make sure you share it. I want to thank everybody. I get so excited. There's always so much more because there's so many of us that want so much more, and we're here for y'all. Yeah.
Well, look, we appreciate you.
Love you,
We
Sister
definitely want people
Lachelle.
to
Let us know
understand.
how it turns out. I'm sorry to cut you off, brother. I saw that little comment and I was like, go, girl. Let us know how it turns out for you. Yeah.
No doubt
Oh,
about it. So we're
you know what?
excited. That's all.
Brother
Go ahead.
Derek,
Make
one
it
last
yours.
thing. I forgot the tomatoes. You can't forget the tomatoes. So
Mm.
I take them and throw them in the blender and then make a tomato sauce. But you want to add that. Some people like that. That's also in the nightshade family, and it's a canned good. So I like to meet our people where we are. If that's what you got, some canned tomatoes and stuff, go ahead and use them. Organic canned tomatoes too. They make them. I've seen them. Throw them in there. There you go. I'm done.
Okay. Well, we don't have time to talk about canned food versus not.
I'm not gonna do it.
I
We'll
know.
save
I know.
we'll
It's all
save it for
good.
another show.
We'll say that for another show.
Thank you.
But we want to thank you so much, Dr. Midwife T,
I love y'all. Thanks for
being a
having
part of our show
me.
5 weeks.
I
She was
was
with us
lucky.
5 weeks, Five.
Yeah.
So
I need to
we'll
the sound
definitely have you
effect.
back.
Anytime. Anytime. I love my people and
I
I
tell
love
you
you
what,
all. Thank you. Thank you. Asante Sana.
so
Asante Sana. Thank you, my people.
so let's do this.
Hmm.
Let's bring you back for a special on how to eat over the Thanksgiving holiday. Because we
Oh.
say we want to live long, we say we want to live healthy,
Mm-hmm.
but we keep putting foods in our bodies that contradict the very things that we're doing to stay
Mm-hmm.
healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So you are what you digest.
I love that laugh.
So that's right. That's right. So let's bring you back
Okay. Okay.
so we can
That's,
focus on that spread for Thanksgiving.
that's right. So you guys know you're gonna have me in the kitchen making something so I can bring it and show it to you next time.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I had something today. I just
And-
forgot about it. Here you go. Dehydration. That was it. Get your hydration on. Immune. See this one right here? Immune Plus. And it's not about the company. I'm just telling you. Electrolytes. Drink a lot of water and stay safe, family. Peace and love.
All right. You heard it first right here on the Peace of the Morning Show.
Love you.
So we're going to crank it up and get on out of here. We got our West Coast Queen. We got our DJ 5-Star. We got Mr. Peace and Love. And we got you on the Peace of the Morning Show, baby. We thank our big brothers in the studio, Alex, our engineer, here from Streets Media. And we look forward to seeing you next Friday morning on the Peace in the Morning Show. Funky Friday, baby, with DJ 5-Star. Crank it out, 5. He can make y'all sweat for these next 5 minutes. That's right. Come on. Come on. Hey, Jackie Mills.
Did I mix Go-Go with Rocky just now? That's what we do.
You sure did.
I'm coming for you, but baby girl KK, tell me what you do. I said I come from DC, you can't see me. Hey Chucky B, let them know what I do. Say I would never, not in my, 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 not in my. Hey, watch out, cause I'm coming for you, but baby girl,
Happy Friday.
what you do. I said I come from DC,
Stay eating healthy.
see me. Hey, check.
You gotta live long, y'all.
I used to say I would never, not in my days, ever change my ways. Too good at getting away with all them games I played. Smooth walker, slick talker, anything I did. Get out of a jam quicker than MacGyver, you did. I think I'm sprung now. I seen a dude uptown who makes me want to settle down and have his fun now. He might be the one now. I can't explain it myself. I let my daddy Chuck Brown give you the rundown.
I was driving in my car one day. I saw a sexy lady walk my way. A banging body and a pretty face. So I whispered in her ear and said, I really love your style and your dress so fly, yo. I love to see your pretty face in my show. I've been around the world from London to Chicago, but I ain't never met a girl like you. Shorty took a look into my eyes and said she heard I was a crazy guy. A hit and run the Georgie Porgy tide. You like to kiss the girls and make them cry. I told her don't believe the hype cause I'm cool. Enough about me, let's talk about you. I wanna get to know you and make you my boo. It's all on you, baby. And she said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
she said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
and he said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
they said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
you said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
that ain't true.
Chuck, baby, don't give
I
up.
love all of you.
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
You know I do.
Chuck, baby, don't give up. Give up, give up, give up, give up.
That's why the show is called Peace and Love.
I'm searching for a
Peace and
someone to set my heart free.
peace and love.
Searching for
Peace and love. Subliminal messaging. Try to get it in there when I can.
No doubt about it. That's what it's all about, peace and love. Hey, and listen, to find out more about this brother and the major industry that he has, the 5-Star Enterprises, go to his website and you can see more about math through music, how STEAM is being used to educate our young people, teach them about science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, and business. So check them out. Montgomery County did. That's right. Their public school system bought
16.
a whole bushel, 16, full of math through music kits. So you want to make sure that you follow up. And if you'd like to see us come speak and deal with being bold for good, retooling leadership, math through music, the power of STEM, or STEAM, go to DJ 5-Star. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, you name it.
You name it.
And also yours truly, and a host of other people brighter than us. And guess what? Good spirits, just like we do. So this is Darius A. Stanton and my brother Five. I got to say this before we roll, though. Did an excellent job last week, man. Honoring your grandfather, Mr. Charles P. Tillman, the founder of the Spinks Club in Baltimore, Maryland. You had senators, the mayor, former council members. You had a marching band. Man, it was live, man. Congratulations, brother, on the honor of your grandfather.
Goosebumps, bro. Glad y'all could make it, man. Couldn't have done it without you. And my mom got to see it because of you. She was so happy.
Hey.
And that message you sent her, that's just what brothers do. Appreciate
No doubt
you.
about it. And I got her message. And look, she hit me up on the inbox.
I got her on
love.
her technology. She didn't learn how to work that Facebook a little bit. She definitely will find you
doubt.
and hunt you down. So appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna get downtown
doubt.
to this meeting. I'm gonna holler at you later.
To the General 5-Star. Hey, this is Darius A. Stanton with DJ 5-Star. Funky Friday. We'll see you next week on the Peace in the Morning Show.